Gregory. Well, Coloto didn't buy the dummy.
No, Andy's not happy about that.
Hello. Stay tuned, grapple fans.
I think that's just the way the tempers are at the moment, Clive.
They say he once went a whole minute without saying something, Andy Gregory.
He must have been asleep. He does find it hard not to voice his opinion.
Well, Jonathan Davis has the opportunity to punish him in the best way possible. Davis, who made such an impact on the professional code when he signed last January from Llanelli. 4,000 people turned up to see his full debut in a reserve match.
I played in that game.
Maybe they came to see Kevin.
I think they did, Clive, yes.
So an early exchange of kicks.
I think the first kick he took in that game, with my New Zealand accent, I said to him, "Hey, boyo," and he missed.
There'll be a few things said if he misses this one. He's made it, and Widnes lead by 3 points to 2. He now has the build of a rugby league player, Kevin.
His workout in the off-season has certainly been good for him. He's put on a stone and a half easy.
Wigan able to kick it dead, so Widnes drop out from beneath the post. And Davis is in action again immediately.
The kick out from underneath the post has come because the kick that Wigan had put in had bounced in field, then bounced out.
They caught Widnes a little by surprise, in fact. Here's Dean Bell, the Wigan captain. Held by O'Neill, with some help from his friends. Bell going on from acting half-back, lost the ball, high tackle, David Hume. What day is it? Dangerous challenge by Hume.
I don't think Mrs. Bell will be too happy about that one.
Actually, there was a lot of conversation about a Dean Bell tackle on Les Quirk in the Challenge Cup final last May, which wasn't dissimilar. You gives and you takes in this game.
Well, that's what it's all about.
It's the straight arm to look out for from David Hume. There it is.
It happens in the game. It's one of those things that is unavoidable, unfortunately. After all, it's a game for men.
Well, we certainly had a spicy start. It'd be wrong to think of these two clubs sharing out last season's spoils. Each trophy was bitterly fought over. Wigan beat Widnes in the Lancashire Cup semi and the John Player final. Widnes beat Wigan in the Championship decider and in last year's Charity Shield, which was played on the Isle of Man. There was even a scuffle when they met in a sevens tournament at Central Park a fortnight ago. They know each other almost too well. Lydon then to restore the Wigan lead. Wigan.
Bell appears still to be in cuckoo land from up here.
Well, Dean Bell is staying on. Lovely smooth kicking action Lydon has. The pitch, incidentally, today has been beautifully prepared at Anfield by the groundsman Reg Summers. It's very close to the maximum size for rugby league. 100 yards long by 75 yards in width. There should be plenty of space for the pacemen out there. And here's one of them. And in good way. That's Platt. Almost broke the first tackle. Coloto was there. Dennis Betts. See a lot of this fella Nicky Kiss around the flow of the ball. You'll see a lot of Lydon kicking for position. That's right down the throat of Alan Tate, though. Tackled low by Betts. That's Brian McKebby, the little winger, who is trying to take his opportunity in the absence of the injured Rick Thackeray. Big season for him. Tony Myler. Needs support. Got it away to Hugh. Sorensen, overlap. Coloso. Got Davis and Kebby outside of him. Came the wrong way. Tate tackled.
Penalty came from Mickey Kiss, taking Tony Myler out of the game, or
it was
Alan
a considered decision, I think, by Kiss, because Widnes had an overlap on the outside.
Yes, he took the ball. He took Tate down before Tate had the ball.
I'll tell you, there's a lot of pace out there today.
I'm pleased they're out there.
That Widnes win in last year's Charity Shield ended a 7-match losing streak against Wigan, stretching back 2.5 years. They went on to do a league double over Wigan, whilst Wigan won those 2 big cup encounters. But the Cherry and Whites have won 13 of the last 17 meetings between these 2 great clubs.
Believe it or not, Clive, the last big encounter that Widnes defeated Wigan over was at Wembley.
Davis there in this tit-for-tat goal-kicking exchange. Well, it wasn't the prettiest, but it got there. And Widnes are back in front. 5 points to 4. Alan Tate.
In this game, Clive, the objective of the defensive side is trying to cut down as much yardage that the ball-playing side has.
That was Darren Wright who's filled the ball.
Wigan have managed to force Widnes into an error, and they've capitalised on the yardage.
Important scrum. Widnes, don't forget, have a makeshift hooker in Paul Hume. He has actually played for Great Britain in that position. Not only played for Great Britain, but played in that famous 3rd Test win in Sydney. But he's lost this one to Nicky Kiss. And Gregory and Byrne working something at half-back. And they've got Hampson, and they've got Iro, and he's got Presta Bell outside him. Iro well tackled by Coloso. My goodness, he's doing some good work in defence. Here's Goodway. Had Kiss ready to feed off him, couldn't get it away. Wigan fans turn up the volume. Gregory, good long ball. Byrne. Still not down. Sorensen and O'Neill will make sure. Gregory at the heart of everything at the moment. Oh, he timed that beautifully, and Andy Platt's in. Andy Platt's try, but all down to Andy Gregory. And Andy Platt, who had to go before the disciplinary committee just to play in this game, having been sent off in a friendly match last weekend, was given clearance to play and has scored the opening try. But what a pass by Gregory.
It was a beautiful ball, Clive. Andy, being the player he is, he certainly reads the game well, and he sent Andy Platt through a hole big enough to put a bus through. But all that, Clive, all that came back right from the kickoff when Wigan were able to put pressure on Widnes to turn the ball over. Widnes knocked the ball on inside their own 22-metre, and that gave Wigan the advantage in the scrum feed and the head. They came up with the ball and resulted in the try from Platt.
And Joe Light with an opportunity to improve it. Not long enough. It's been an eventful start. That first try gives Wigan an 8 points to 5 advantage.